Hi everyone. So in this video, we're going to look at some of the new courses that we're offering this year in Canvas. Um, so let's start by looking at my list of courses. If you watched the earlier video, I explained how you can customize your list of courses, but if you click on View All Courses, you should see the whole entire list. Okay, and so 10I, again, the I is for integrated. So there are 5 main courses that go along with 10th grade integrated. You can see that it's integrating chemistry, English, visual arts, world history, and that all of those are being navigated through the homeroom. Further down in the list, this year for 2016, we have quite a few non-integrated courses that we've added into Canvas. Okay, so things like biology, chemistry, English 1. A few of the foreign language courses are in there, as well as some of the specific curriculum for K through 8. There's the box set repository, as well as Spring into Math, which is a little bit further down in this list. We also have our math curriculum for high school, which is Math 1 and 2, as well as Math Essentials. Okay, so you are, as a homeschool ES, you are automatically enrolled into all of those. And again, clicking the star will put those on your favorites list. And you can just click the link if you want to look more specifically at what's in that course. And then further on, we have the 9th grade integrated courses. These are the courses that we piloted last year, but they have been updated and they are actually quite a bit better than they were in the first year that we ran them. So 9th grade integrated is a combination of 5 courses, and that's art, biology, CTE, English 1, and health. And again, those are primarily navigated through what's called the homeroom, and there's one of those for 9th grade integrated as well. Okay, so in the next part of this video, I'm going to jump into that homeroom. I'll start with 9th grade and just kind of show you how to navigate that if you are new to using this curriculum or you sort of thought about trying it but didn't have the chance last year. So basically we've broken it up, those 5 classes into different modules, and different things are going on every week. So we put it in this sort of calendar view. Okay, so in week 1, when students start next week, all the students are going to be working in 5 core courses. And again, those are biology, English, CTE, art, and health. Okay, so the student would just click on any one of those. Let's say it's English, and they're taken directly to the English course where they get to work on the English curriculum. Okay, so that's why I recommend that they start in the homeroom, because it shows them specifically where they need to be every week. And sometimes they'll get a little bit of information about what's going on in that week. And if they click into the course, they can start the first assignment. Okay, one of the things that we like about Canvas is it's all laid out in weekly modules. You can see here the first week has a few assignments in it, including a portfolio sample. Okay, so they would just do those English assignments in week 1, and then I would recommend that they go back to the homeroom and then just work on their next course for week 1. So if they're doing integrated, they would then jump into one of those other courses like biology or CTE. Okay, the personalized options come into play in these elective blocks. And so the first elective option is here in week 2. So if you or your student clicks into week 2, you'll see the 2 optional electives which are there, bugs and man's best friend. Okay, and there's some description here about what the elective is about. But basically the idea is you will need to sort of talk with your student ahead of time and say, okay, here are the options that are available this semester. Let's sit down and decide which ones we want to do ahead of time because the students will need to be added to their specific choice. Okay, they're not going to have access to both, only the one that they choose. Okay, if you're a homeschool ES, either myself or somebody else in instructional support is going to be adding your students into these electives. Okay, so let me show you where you can get some more information about that. There's actually a Google folder that's visible to anybody at Springs. And if you go to bit.ly, which is bit.ly dash HS hyphen integrated, this is the short link that I created for a Google folder that has basically everything you need to know about the integrated courses for high school. Okay, so again, that's bit.ly / HS dash integrated. Okay, so let's go there. And it's going to open up a folder, and I recommend you open this in your Google Drive so you can preview things and see them a little bit better. You might even want to add this to your Drive account. Okay, so what do we have here? We have information on high school integrated courses. There's also a little video preview you might want to show your student, or you might want to watch it yourself. And this sort of explains how the program works and how the different subjects integrate with each other. Okay, but within each grade level, and right now we're just doing 9th and 10th grade, if you click into one of those grade levels, here you will see those elective course descriptions. Okay, and so basically every 3 weeks, students get to choose an option. Okay, so for 9th grade, here are all the choices for 9th grade, again broken down by week. So we saw in weeks 2 through 4 they could do bugs or man's best friend. And here's the descriptions for those options, and then also if there was any books that needed to be ordered, you would see those here as well. Okay, and then going further down, you'll see the other options that are offered. And again, we only want students to pick one for each group. Okay, here's first semester on the first page, and then second semester on the last page. Okay, so also in this folder, in addition to those descriptions, there's an enrollment form. Okay, and this is not to enroll the student into Canvas or to enroll them into their core courses. This is just to say, okay, my student selected bugs or the man's best friend elective, and I want them to be signed up for that. Okay, so if you look at it, you'll see that there's a place to put the student's first name, last name, and then you can see here are those same options, right? Semester A, and this is the 9th grade integrated form. Semester A, my student's going to take bugs and screenwriting and My Chemical Romance and body drama, just for example. Okay, so if you are a homeschool ES, you can go ahead and fill out this form, and we'll get your students all set up for that. But your student already needs to be a part of the course. Okay, so that means you will have enrolled your student into all the 9th grade integrated courses. Otherwise, we won't be able to set them up in these electives. Okay, so you just want to submit that for each of your students that are doing integrated. There's also going to be a form for 10th grade integrated as well with those elective options. And again, everything's here in this folder. You can see that there is a 10th grade subfolder that, just like 9th grade, there's 10th grade descriptions. So you can go over with these with your students if they're doing 10th grade integrated, and then you can sign them up on the Google form as well.